overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Besiktas head for the dressing room in possession of a one. That could spell. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Galatasaray are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Showing great feet there. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Dembele. That is lovely. Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Cannavaro. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar, looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Dembele has it out wide and in space. Shot, surely! Goal! Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Besiktas take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's Pele! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Pele clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Substitution for Galatasaray.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 18, Raul. Number 15,
Pinches it off him.
Number 8, Messi. Number 7,
Pele.
Ribery. Coming on the field, number
Knocks
19,
it into space.
Erling Haaland.
Ruben Diaz,
Number
defending his
21,
corner stubbornly,
Mbappe.
stood up very well to his man.
Pele might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Number 11, Phil Foden.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Del Piero. Haaland. Thuram makes the interception. Pele. Salam. And it's Dembele. Pele has good running with the ball. And it's Del Piero. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Besiktas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Dembele. Nedved. All played for Del Piero. Now it's Barcola. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that, and he's onside. Brilliantly cut out. Pele. Del Piero. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Messi. Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Back into the middle. Pele. Probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. Lam.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Del Piero. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vitinha running with the ball. Vitinha! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Turan. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the pass is intercepted. Over to the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar, played in. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's looking wide.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Decent progress down the left. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's nice. And here's Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Nedved. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Besiktas take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Besiktas have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Messi. He's found a way through. And he's running through. Chooses to go back. Lahm.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Can he finish? No mistake. here. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, smashing header! And another try! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Lahm. And it's Nedved. Pelé. He can run onto that. He's beaten the last man. Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
2 added minutes has been
This is
indicated.
Drogba. Del Piero. Messi. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And this is Pelé. Picked out brilliant. Messi! And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in
Just
they
a
come
quick
for the break
reminder
with
today,
nothing to
please
separate them.
refrain
The
from
score
parking outside
1-1.
this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Second period then underway. Rijkaard. Here's Cannavaro. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lahm plays it all the way forward. So, what can they make of this? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Del Piero. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Neymar. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No way through, so back it comes. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, it cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Lahm. Nedved. Vieira. And he's there to make the challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pelé gets into a good position. And it's Dembele. Chance! Goal! Besiktas! Into the lead once more. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Besiktas get themselves into the lead. Drogba is herring after that one. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Didier Drogba.
Besiktas perhaps
Number
contemplating
23,
their next change here.
Neymar. Gullit. Number
Zico.
18, Eto. Coming on
Aims
the
beyond the
field.
defence.
Number 11,
Well, he was
Adrian.
clearly disappointed with that
Number
pass.
14,
Besiktas clearly didn't help
Right.
themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Number 9, Baggio. Substitution.
Zico. Nedved. Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill...
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their... And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
Club America with the corner, there first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Vitinha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass somewhat off target. Pele writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
And shifted it to the flank. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi receives it in a wide position. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's found a way past. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ronaldinho just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Besiktas yet to have an attempt on goal. Nedved. Del Piero. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. That is lovely. Out for a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Del Piero! A probing pass. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic. That's a good run down the left. Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that's gone loose. And it's Del Piero. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread it left. Now it's Zico. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. Nedved. Del Piero. Del Piero running with the ball. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space. Nicely worked. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved engages and forces him off the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he shoots! He scored! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. Club America have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the through ball. And this is face-to-face with the keeper. Big chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Club America. There's the whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, here we go. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Dembele. Baresi. Cannavaro. Out to the left it goes. He's got a... It's Zico! And how did he not make it 4?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Besiktas needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's cut it out.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Baresi. Del Piero. Del Piero! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Quality ball. The pass has gone astray. He has found the way through. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been cleared. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Lovely. Now then. Chance, surely! Defending of the desperate variety. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. Thuram gets good distance on it. Pele. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. All the way back. Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Vitinha over to the left. And it's Vitinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's managed to gift it back. Messi has a look and plays it forward. Del Piero played out to the left flank.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! This their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Zico. No, that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Besiktas perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Besiktas desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decided.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more...
Chance! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Flamengo are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Great vision. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Flamengo with the corner. They're first. Chance! In he goes again. He has done it! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Flamengo grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Deep cross. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Pelé. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nedved. He's in plenty of space here. Great chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. Oh, super find. Oh, that was vital. Oh, easy pickings there. Back into the middle. It's a threatening ball. And Del Piero! Van Basten. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Turan. Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. He's having a shot! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Besiktas really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi. Del Piero. Pele. Pele puts his foot on the gas. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Nedved. Del Piero. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. And this is Ronaldo. That's a lovely, delicate pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Del Piero. Pele, he's through here. Shot could be on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played. Rijkaard. And it's Del Piero. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. And it's half-time here. Besiktas are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And that's the second half started. Nedved. Pele. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Zico. That pass has been well intercepted. It's Nedved!
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Thuram. And it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Maldini does well to get it back. Neymar. Ball's out. It'll be a throw-in again. Puyol. Van Basten chasing after it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Thuram gathers from the goal kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Del Piero. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance! Goal! Flamingo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautiful beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Besiktas really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. He can run onto that. Now it's Van Basten. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Diving header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. It's a pretty loose pass. Nedved. And it's Del Piero. To Lam. Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? Conte. Cole. He's picked his way through.
They may end up with some regret with
Van Basten! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten. Really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Messi is in a really good position out wide. Taken back almost at one. And Del Piero! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Cross to the back post. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're quick to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, it's not getting there.
Flamengo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's that, the end. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Besiktas absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Knocks it into space. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lahm gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a big chance! One-on-one! Dembele. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Hit into the middle. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Serginho. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. First quarter of an hour gone. Great vision. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. It's run loose here. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal.
Nantes really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its...
Chance, surely! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Decent hit from there. That has not gone well. Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nedved showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it. Chance for a shot! Goal! Nantes! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Nantes get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
Tries a shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, that has changed the dynamics. Messi! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Gabriel. Serginho. He's got away. Rashford.
That was lovely, that.
In with the challenge. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram has it in a wide position. Nice control. And it's Del Piero. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford stood his ground strongly. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Van Basten! Van Basten! Pele. Now it's Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And here's Messi. Knocks it out wide. Del Piero, and he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Guardiola. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And he's managed to get free. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well read, nice interception. Rashford. Oh, shooting chance! Van Basten gets flagged offside. And we hit half-time.
Mesdames et messieurs, nous vous invitons à prendre connaissance des informations de trafic qui s'affichent sur le grand écran. Attention, changement.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's worked it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Rashford. That is good alertness. Besiktas different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Neymar. Pele.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Goes down, but nothing given. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's Van Basten! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So now the difference is 3. There's the crossfield ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And here's Suarez. And this is Luke. Goes for a shot! It's in! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So is this the start of a comeback? Besiktas still have the cards to affect this game. Timber. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Shifted it to the flank. Neymar. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And he's there to get it away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Really well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit.
Le numéro 77. Le numéro 17. Van Bommel. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 16. Le numéro 88. Lampard. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 29.
And somehow he kept it out.
Changement en cours.
So, third corner of the game. And he can clear it away. Zico. And it's Nedved. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Serginho. Barcola. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pelé thinks about the shot, and a chance! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's come loose. Nantes can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? Sticks it away. Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Nantes grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Closing in on goal. Neymar! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Besiktas give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Lam. Nicely spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, that's a key interception. Throw in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Zico. And it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gabriel. And that's it. Besiktas played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Besiktas against Paris Saint-Germain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Frankie de Jong is one of the most versatile midfielders in the game, capable of playing all sorts of roles, including even regista and centre-back. But he seems to see himself as a holding player, and his ability to distribute could well be key here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's lost his man here. De Bruyne. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He is through here. And the cross comes in. Knocks it into space. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the shot! In for the pieces! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause...
Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And yes, it's him again. Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Torres. Now it's Neymar. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Dembele. Always onto this. Lovely. Now and the finish! Besiktas are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Neymar. Pele. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for options for movement. Vinicius Junior getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. And that's put paid to a promising move. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? And it's in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Dembele, well read, and the danger is averted. Del Piero! He scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Besiktas are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, super find. Chance, surely! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Lam. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Alexander-Arnold with a real chance here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He's gone direct. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Ronaldo ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Del Piero! And that is a truly outstanding save. De Bruyne. Dink through. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. And a chance! He has done it! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on it.
And we hit half-time.
Besiktas are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Played back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That has not gone well. Ah, looks a smashing ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. And this is Ronaldo. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Looking for a runner. He's being urged to shoot. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi. He's got away. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Climbs up. Oh, off the bar. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for the run. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Grimaldo. Here comes the cross. Lam deals with that comfortably. Now it's Pelé. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Del Piero stood his ground strongly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. That's a good chance! Goal! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Substitution.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So now the difference is 3. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, no joy this time. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. De Jong. Neymar. Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lahm. Oh, it's Dembele. Decent progress down the left. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal tries a deft little ball. Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So is this the start of a comeback? And the shot's on here. Nedved. Pele. And it's Neymar. Del Piero. Pele. Can he get it through? He's through here. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Great vision. Oh, what has happened here? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Besiktas clearly now in lead preservation mode. Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Pele. Oh, well measured. And he's certainly onside here. And this is Del Piero. Nedved. Played through for the wide man. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Besiktas have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's had a hit! Great strike, the test for the keeper. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that's it. Besiktas are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
Hello everyone.
Pele collecting the match ball, and it is his.
During the match. Thank you for
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Besiktas definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Besiktas against Senegal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
And he cuts out the supply. Nice control. Del Piero! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Senegal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that is expertly dealt with. Thuram has got himself a free kick. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. Nedved. Ronaldo is onto this. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pelé. Messi. Played into the middle. And the keeper beats it away. That's a little off target. He's going for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Del Piero, looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Nedved, and it's made its way to him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Thuram. Pelé. Del Piero. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error, and Eto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi goes short. And the finish! It's there! We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Look at the space here. He's picked his way through. Not the most accurate pass. Pelé. Besiktas do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. It's their second corner of the game. That is a brilliant interception. Nedved. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Eto! Nedved. Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Good read, needed to be. Del Piero. Lahm. Swung over. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And it's Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here. He's having a shot! Cruyff. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, just skips past his man. Now, can they get him away? Pelé. And this is Cruyff. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Out to the left it goes. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Thuram. And it's Nedved. Pele.
3 minutes at a time.
Pele. Over to the left. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. That is a great pick out. He's beaten the last real chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
That drinking is only allowed in the
Well,
area
the
shown on
pickings
this map.
certainly
Thank you very
have
much
been
for your
rich in this first
cooperation.
half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Besiktas head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. Oh, well measured. Eto'o. Pele. And this is Pele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Rummenigge! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. That's Thuram. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? And this is Nedved. Turns and goes back. Shifted it to the flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the counter is on. Nedved. And it's Thuram. Pele. And it's Del Piero. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Great ball. It's Eto'o! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Lahm. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's onto this. Eto'o, and he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. Bonucci deals with that comfortably. Messi. Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Eto'o. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. It's a throw-in. Thuram. Eto'o chasing after it. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pele. Drives it in.
Senegal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Goes for a shot! Senegal get their fourth corner. Messi with the short one. Big chance! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Chance, surely! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Defending chance! Oh, it's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Pelé. Header! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Senegal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still...
And time is up. Besiktas can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Besiktas definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading their front line was a man known as the Galloping Major.
Ferenc Puskás, a man who boasted a strike.
Pele!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
This is Batistuta. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Quality ball. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Lahm. Dembele. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Bellingham, and he's on his way. Oh, that's shapes to shoot! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now, who's going to be first to this? Caicedo's cross. Lahm clears it away.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Shifted it to the flank. Great defending, strong and determined.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. And he was alert to it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. It's a good foot in there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Batistuta. Out of play for a throw. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Bellingham. And that's another good win of the ball. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He's having a shot! Del Piero stood up well to him there. Danger averted for now. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
Besiktas have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. He's found the way through. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was really good running. The more he moved with it, the more he realised that taking the shot was his only option.
And now they can spring out of defence. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. 5 minutes till the break. Lahm. And it's Del Piero. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good... Del Piero! Crossbar comes to the rescue. The pass has gone astray. Not the most accurate pass.
Added time.
Tries to pass it through. Spread it left. Hazard receives it in a wide position. And that is expertly dealt with. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick
I think
announcement.
on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Besiktas happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Besiktas definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Del Piero. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Puskas really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Knocks it into space. Hazard. Thuram. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Besiktas are still that goal to the good. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pressing high and with purpose. Thuram. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Over to the left. And this is Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that If I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make the...
He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Besiktas really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Substitution from Besiktas. Number 15, Dembele. Number 20, Del Piero. Coming on the field, number 17, Neymar. Number 8, Zico.
This is Batistuta. Can he get it through?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Picked out brilliantly. Nicely spread. Opts to play it back. And the finish! He's got away with one there. That has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. And smartly reclaimed. Lovely ball and goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
It's their second corner of the game. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Oh, that's brilliant from him because he was so quick to read it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Might be danger here. Now it's Neymar. Lahm. Rijkaard. Now it's Pelé. Pelé takes control of enemies on the move. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. And it's Lahm. And here's Neymar. It's Zico! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Besiktas still ahead by the game's only goal. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There will be one
Besiktas have reclaimed it. Caicedo. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. It looks a good ball through. Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Desperate defending required here.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Casillas picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Quality ball. That has not gone well. And it's Dembele. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vieira. Marseille looking to pass their way through. Nedved. Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. No foul, says the referee. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Cantona. And it's Dembele. And there's green grass ahead of him. Up he goes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. He's shifting some mighty effort. It's hit the crossbar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. That's a shade optimistic. Besiktas. He's gone for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Dembele really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Ribery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That ball looks a good one. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Not the most accurate pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Hullet. Thuram wins the duel this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Look at the space here. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pelé is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cantona getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Marseille trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, And then
Nedved! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Marseille certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
That's been cut out, well played. Pelé. Goes for a shot! Nedved. And it's Del Piero. Shot could be on. Pull it. He won't be happy with that one.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And he skips past his man. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's having a shot! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Marseille have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be...
He gets big! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Davids is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Besiktas will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 21.
Besiktas kick off the second
Le
half.
numéro 18.
Besiktas are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Good take, and is he in? Romario. It's Ribéry. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Romario. Pelé. And this is Pelé! Marseille needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Dembele. Lam. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The ball goes in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's Pelé! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
was quick to react. Ribery. That is good alertness. Just about up to the hour now. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gullit has created one goal already. Del Piero. Del Piero! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. It'll pass back. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Romario. Now it's Gullit. Cannavaro cuts it out. Passes short and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved. And this is Romario. Del Piero has found the net here, of course. Played back in. Oh, shoot! And Del Piero! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a super give and go. There's the... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in, and he shoots! Goal! Besiktas! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Besiktas take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Marseille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Romario. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Conte. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Zico. Luis Suarez. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Conte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. That's a throw. Played out towards the right wing. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Messi. Swung over. Ah, such a clever touch.
Besiktas nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rijkaard.
Temps additionnel,
Lam.
1 minute.
1 minute to add, according to the board. That pass has been well intercepted. Marseille finding their passes. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style.
Senin